Hello everyone, back again with another little video of my recent vinyl purchases for you. Last couple of times I did this recently, I got quite a lot of positive response. A lot of people asking me if I could do it a bit more regularly. So here I am to share with you some of what I've bought recently. As some of you already know, throughout lockdown I got the chance to really go through all my record collection and downsize a little bit, get rid of anything that I didn't see myself needing anymore or falling out of love with, and in doing so gave my shelves a little bit of space to start filling in the gaps, because I'd not really bought any vinyl for about 10 years or so. But yeah, over the last year I've really kind of fallen back in love with collecting records. I've rekindled my passion of record collecting. So there was some catching up to do over the last decade, trying to fill in sort of the best things, best 20 or 30 records from each year really over the last decade, and then of course starting buying more current stuff again. So let's get to it. So here's the latest package I just got from Phonica. I actually pre-ordered this ages ago. It took me a while to get it, but it's one of the Cocoon EPs from their 20 Years of Cocoon album. They've done a series of these, and this one was one that I particularly wanted for the Ramper track 2000. There's also Solomon track on there. That's really cool as well. So yeah, that was that. And also the Shaka Khan bootleg. There's a series again by Florence is the name of the series. This is 007, and it's of the Shaka Khan track from a couple of years ago, called Sweet something or other. I can't even remember now. The original of this is going for crazy money. It's going for like over 100 quid. But they've done a bootleg sort of edit thing of that, which is really, really cool. So I managed to pick one of those up. What else have I got here? Let's have a little see. These are slightly older ones from the last decade. As I say, I've been trying to fill in some gaps. So Manuela, who I absolutely love. I think he's one of the best producers in the world right now. Most of his stuff arrives onto vinyl. It's amazing what actually does make it to vinyl and what doesn't these days in the digital era. But you know, some of the more organic quality stuff, which I put Mano in that category, generally does make it. So that is one of his earlier things. That's from about 2013, called Tempest, and also Return to Yours. There's two great tracks on that EP. And also LCD Sound System, most of their stuff ends up on vinyl as well. And there's some remixes there of various things from them. There's a great Soul Wax mix on there, and also Sound of Silver. The Carl Craig remix of Sound of Silver on there as well. So yeah, there's a couple of ones that I just picked up off Discogs. I'll back in there in a sec. As I say, filling in some gaps from the last few years. Okay, another Ramper thing. You know, all the Kind of Music boys just doing amazing stuff at the moment, time and time again. Ridiculous. And that was from 2 years ago. The Tell Me We Are thing, the Who Made Who Ramper collaboration on Innovisions. Absolutely amazing track. Managed to pick one of those up, because some of them are really quite hard to get actually, because everything's such limited runs these days. 300, you know, maybe 5 is generally the number most labels get done, but maybe 500 if you're renowned as a vinyl label. Another Innovisions release there. That's the Andre Loderman track from a few years ago, from 2017, I believe. Leaving the comfort zone with the Odyssey, going back to my roots sample. What else have I got? Here's another one that I haven't even opened yet. It's funny that that sometimes, you know, buying different vinyl from different places, how expensive it can be coming from Europe now due to Brexit and all the extra charges, and some of the postal costs have got crazy. But sometimes they're charging less money for the actual records themselves, direct from the label. This one being a case in point. I got this one from Pamper Records from Germany, and even though it cost me a bit of money for the postage and packaging, the actual records themselves were only like 7, 8, 9 euros. So non-surprisingly, more Manuela Tough. I get some nice Pamper stickers in there as well. Very cool. So yeah, new Manuela Tough. the I Me Me thing that's just come out. Also the 12 inch that they released for Record Store Day with DJ Koze on one side and another Manuela Tough track on the other one. Oh, sorry, that's that one. And that was the DJ Koze pickup track from a couple of years ago, the Brilliant Disco sample. So yeah, 3 from Pamper there. What else have we got? It's exciting. Always exciting opening vinyl. This was this Kiosk Body Language EP, which has got the remix that he did of Mandy and Book of Shades Body Language. It's also got Cookie Man on there, which is another one of his tracks. He did a compilation for Get Physical, which they've just taken 4 of the cuts from, put it onto one 12 inch, and the latest from Watergate by Joss and Eli out of Israel, Inner Sky and Mayhem, two fantastic tracks that I really like off that EP there. And finally, got 2 more I think here. And finally, it's from, I bought this a little while ago actually, but I do need to tell you about it because it's so good. It's on Soul Wax's label D, where you always do lots of great vinyl, by Extra Credit, called Drive Me. It's actually a collaboration between Justin Strauss, Marcus Marr I think, and Joe Goddard, called Extra Credit is the name of the artist, and Drive Me is the name of the track. Really, really cool. And this was one I just picked up, which from a couple of years ago, obviously. A classic already, as most Chemical Brothers things are. Got to Keep On from the last album. Very much looking forward to the new one. I did, of course, which I already posted about, get a copy of the new single of theirs as well, Darkness That You Fear. So, yeah, my Chemical Brothers collection keeps on growing. So, yeah, that's it for now. So yeah, I hope that inspires you to maybe go buy some vinyl yourself. There really is nothing like a physical collection. A folder of MP3s in the cloud or a Spotify playlist just doesn't cut it in the same way that having a physical collection on your wall of vinyl does. And as I say, I've really fallen back in love with it recently. So I'll be back with further purchases a bit further down the line.